In a surprising turn of events, former Sports, Arts and Culture Minister Zizi, who recently resigned amid corruption charges, has been sworn in as Member of Parliament. Kodwa, who maintains his innocence, downplayed the charges against him, calling the case non-existent. He explained his absence from the earlier swearing-in session was due to urgent family matters. Kodwa is accused of receiving 1.6 million in bribes connected to a contract between the City of Johannesburg and EOH Holdings. Both he and EOH former director Jehan McKay are out on bail. The charges stem from findings of the Zondo Commission, which suggested Kodwa was financially beholden to McKay. Kodwa's return to Parliament has sparked controversy. The Congress of South African Trade Unions criticized the ANC's decision, arguing it undermines the party's commitment to accountability and its step-aside rule. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula had earlier confirmed Kodwa's resignation from the party's executive committee following the charges. As the debate continues, many question how the ANC plans to restore public trust amid ongoing concerns about corruption and state capture. Good evening. In a significant development, the Democratic Alliance has suspended its newly elected MP Renaldo Gouws following the surfacing of a controversial video from 2012 in which he allegedly used the racial slur and incited violence against black people.
Kill all the That's all I've got to say. Kill all the
In a separate video from 2009, Gouws apologized for making derogatory remarks about African white people being portrayed as the enemy. The controversy continues to stay intense debate about racism and accountability within South Africa's political landscape.
The suspension comes among mounting pressure from various political parties and civil rights organizations. In recent counselling meeting, members of Nelson Mandela Bay Metropolitan Municipality called for Gouws' removal, labelled him a bad example for people in South Africa. Lawrence Troon of the Good Party emphasized the need for zero tolerance towards racism, echoing DA leader Helen Zille's commitment to address the issue if the video authenticity was confirmed. The economic freedom fighter also criticized Gouws, highlighting his failure to address post-apartheid socio-economic issues. Meanwhile, the South African Human Rights Commission in the Eastern Cape plans to approach the Equality Court, asserting that Gouws' comments constitute hate speech. Gouws has denied making the racist comments, claiming the video was fake. However, the DA investigation confirmed the video authenticity, leading to his immediate suspension and pending disciplinary charges. What's your reaction to the video showing Renaldo Gouws making racist comments?
I'm shocked and disappointed. I did not expect someone in position of power to make such hurtful comments.
So, do you think Renaldo Gouws should be removed from his position?
Yes, I think he should be held accountable for his actions. His comments were unacceptable, and he's not a good leader.
Okay, so how do you think racism can be addressed in our community?
We need more educational and awareness programs. People need to understand their impact of words and actions on others.
Good evening. Tensions escalate in Kenya as President William Ruto announces recent protests as treasonous following violent clashes in Nairobi. The protests, backed by a controversial finance bill, have resulted in at least 5 deaths and numerous injuries as police fired live rounds at demonstrators.
CNA witnessed 2 bodies in Nairobi as protesters breached parliament and set it ablaze. President Ruto, in a national address, condemned the protesters as a threat to national security, insisting that criminals' action masquerading as peaceful protesters will not go unpunished. The Kenyan Defense Ministry has deployed the military to support police as human rights groups criticize the heavy-handed response. A joint statement from the Amnesty International Kenya and other organizations reported that 5 people were shot dead and 31 injured, including 13 by live bullets. The statement called for the end of the use of live ammunition. The protest, part of the 7 days of rage, saw a dramatic scenes in Nairobi, including fires at a government building and a theft at a ceremonial maze from a parliament. The Kenyan Human Commission Human Rights Commission and other groups have accused security forces of abduction, with up to 12 people accounted for and including bloggers and activists. Opposition leader Raila Odinga has called for an end to government violence and the withdrawal of the finance bill. International leaders, including the UN and the African Union, have urged restraint and dialogue to resolve the case or the crisis. Joined by one of our concerned community members, Lina Dolo, can you please tell us why people are protesting?
So, the people are protesting because of the new bill that was passed, and they are not happy about it. They think that it will make their life difficult, and the government is not listening to them.
What is the government's response to this matter?
The government sees the protest as treasonous, and they're using police and military force to stop the protest.
So can you please tell us what do you think should happen?
I think the government should finally listen to the people and try to find a peaceful solution.
As Kenya faces international scrutiny, President Biden recently designated Kenya a major non-NATO ally, the first sub-Saharan nation to receive this status. Meanwhile, hundreds of Kenyan police officers have arrived in Haiti to lead a mission against gangs in Port-au-Prince. The situation in Kenya remains tense, with the nation and the world watching closely.